Today we are introducing this very cool QR code styling JavaScript library. If you want to learn how to create these cool QR codes, stay with me for the next 10 or so minutes. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get started creating these cool QR codes. As you can see, I have my index.html. I have my title, one input and two buttons, one for generating the QR code and the other for downloading as a PNG. With this library, downloading your QR code is super easy. You will see how to do it. Then I have one div with ID QR code. This is the div below the buttons where we will display our QR code. And finally, I'm importing the library, the CDN of this library with this script tag. And in my head tag, I have some basic styling, CSS styling, nothing too fancy. Alrighty, let's get started and let's check our styling documentation. And as you can see, here are the options. We create a new QR code styling object, and then we can have a bunch of options. Now let's start creating our QR code. Okay, below this script, I will define my own script where I will write my JavaScript code. So first I will define a constant QR code, which will be, I will construct a new QR code styling, and then I will define a list of options. For now, the only options I will define will be data, and let's put, for example, https to example.com. And now I will display this QR code in the DOM. So I will be using on that QR code I created, I will be using append method. And now I need to define the element I want this QR code to be appended. And it will be document.querySelector, and I will select my div with the ID QR code. So I need the quotes first, then paste here the ID of my div. And just like that, if I hit save now, let's check our website. Here is my QR code that leads to example.com. Now this is an old school QR code, but this library provides a list of options you can change to make sure this code looks much better. For example, we can change the width and the height. As you can see, default values here is 300 pixels, as well as canvas or SVG, or shape, square or circle. And we can put image, and we can change the corner squares, corner dots, pretty much everything we want. Now let's play around with some of these options. For example, I can put a transparent background to my QR code, and for that I will change background. I will use background options property, and its value must be an object where I put a color to transparent. If I hit save, as you can see now, the background of my QR code is transparent. Now I can change my dot options, and I can put a type. Let's say, for example, rounded. Messed something up. Oh, it has to be dots options. Sorry. If I now hit save, as you can see now my dots are rounded. I can also put extra rounded, extra dash rounded. Now they are even more rounded. Now let's change some other properties. For example, corner square options and put its type to rounded. It has to be corners. Okay, or I can change corners dot options and make them extra rounded. As you can see now, they're basically circles, and you get the idea. You can play around with this. Let me show you what types you can have. The types can be rounded, dot, classy rounded, or square, or extra rounded. Let's try classy rounded, for example, for our dots. I paste here. Let me go back to my website. If I save now, you can see the difference. As you can see now, you can have this shape of your dots. I will put it back to extra rounded because I'm satisfied with this look. Also, you can change the color for each and every. For example, I can put the color of my dots. For example, let it be blue. Hit save. Now everything is blue. Or I can move only for my squares. Now my squares are blue. Or only for my square dots. Now only they are blue. As you can see, you can play around with this and get the desired look of your QR code. I will remove all of that, and now let's insert my image. Let me show you. Here I have my logo.png image, and I want to insert it in the middle of my QR code, and it's extra easy with this library. You do that with the image property. So I will put the image and its value to ./logo.png. Hit save, and just like that, I have my logo in the middle of my QR code. Now I can have some image options. I can put the margin to my image. For example, if I put 5 and hit save, now as you can see, my image has a margin inside the QR code. And also, let me show you. Here are my image options. I can change the size of my image. I already put the margin, and I should also put the cross origin. Is considered a good practice to put its value to anonymous if we want to download the QR code from different origins. Okay, just like that, I will hit save, and now we have our the desired shape of my QR code, and now I will work on getting the value here. And let's get our two buttons functional, and for that, below this here, I will create a function called update QR, and I will also create another function called download QR, and I will bind these two functions to my buttons. So I will say on click, I will call update QR and execute it. And here for the download button, I will say on click, I will be calling download QR. Just like that. Now I only need to create these two functions. First, here I will grab the value user entered. So I will say constant text. It will be, I need to access the value of my input. So I will say document query selector. I will select my input QR text, and I want to the value of that input. Okay, and now on my QR code constant, I will call update method, and inside this method I will define the options I want to update, As you can see here, I only want to update this data option. So I will say data will be the text, our constant text, which is the value our user entered. Just like that. With that, we should be good to go. I will hit save, and let's check it out. So if I paste here the link to my YouTube channel and hit generate, as you can see, I have my new QR code generated. And if I try to scan that code, let's test it out to see if this is working. You can see that this is working. Great, awesome. Okay, now one last thing. Let's make the other button functional. So let's enable downloading our QR code, which is in this library super easy. All we have to do is on our QR code, we should call download method, and provide the list of options. So I want the name of my file to be, let's say, stylish QR, and I want the extension to be PNG. If I hit save now, let's one more time generate my the QR code of my YouTube channel, and if I now download the PNG, as you can see, stylish qrcode.png is downloaded. How cool is that? As you can see, a very nice QR code generation library, QR code styling. You can play around with colors, shapes, you can make it like dots here. So that was the end of today's video. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I wish you a great day, goodbye, and lots of love.